everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and I am here to do your new moon card pull, which is for May 19th, 2023. I'm going to be using two card decks. It's going to be the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and the Dream Weavers Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So let's get started. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday, and I'm so glad this week has been so busy. I'm so glad it's come to an end, although this weekend is pretty busy for me anyway. I do have some downtime tomorrow, which I'm completely looking forward to. So enjoy this new moon. Remember, with your new moon, you're going to want to bring in, I don't know what your new moon rituals are. I will, if you would like, I'll tell you anyway. My new moon rituals, I always write down my intentions of what I want to bring in and the abundance, whatever it may be, and I then burn the paper and I put it in a fireproof bowl, and then I either bury it outside or I just dump it outside on the grass, something like that. The other part that you can do is, if you have a glass of water, here's my hands. I feel like I'm talking too much for and without showing anything. Well, I'll shuffle while I'm doing it. You can also take a glass of water and speak what you want to bring into your life, what your new intentions are for this new moon, and then you speak it into the glass of water and then you drink it. Now, the same thing is with a full moon. When you want to release things, you speak it into a glass of water and then you can just throw it right down the drain. And then you can bring whatever you want in and by drinking, and then you drink it. That's what my usual new moon and full moon intentions that I set are. So I call in my guides for please give me 3 cards for the new moon collective energy, for messages for those who will be seeing this video. Oop, there goes the first card. Oh, look at this one. Number 6, self-love. With this card, I am getting the message that it is time to focus on yourself. It is time to put your needs first. It is time to erect healthy boundaries. I'm getting a feeling that the smoke is like blowing. I don't know if you can see the smoke, but the sage is burning next to me and it's blowing into my face. I am getting the message for some of you who will be watching this. You've been putting yourself, I feel like everybody who's watching this has been putting everybody before them and kind of letting their needs go by the wayside. This new moon collective energy is telling you to set the intentions and make time for yourself. Put yourself first. Do what will bring joy and happiness and raise your vibration into your life. You can still do for others, but do for yourself first is what I'm hearing. And this is may not be for everybody, but I'm hearing erect healthy boundaries, because part of the reason why you're putting everybody needs in front of yourself, it's partly for people pleasing habits. So it was very important to come to a point in your life where you work on the people-pleasing aspect of you. I know some people don't like confrontation. Somebody don't like to be basically not on the best terms. And that is the fear, right? With people-pleasing. You don't want to disappoint somebody. You don't want to be on bad terms with anybody. So you kind of go along with what they want and need, but it's not what you inside. It's not bringing you joy. It is time to stop the negative self-talk, the people-pleasing aspects of yourself, and put yourself first. This new moon is all about healing, is what I'm feeling, is healing oneself, working on oneself, figuring out what's important for oneself, not looking at everyone anymore, but focusing on yourself is what the message that I keep getting. So let me pull one more card. Ooh! Oh my goodness, I cannot wait until you see the card that popped out. It flew on the floor. Number 14. What was I just saying over and over again? Focus. Number 14. Now look at this. I want to bring this card a little closer. You can look at this beautiful butterfly, and it's blue. So always when a blue butterfly is in, and look, I have a blue butterfly right there. That's part of why I wanted to put it on there. It's a sign of transformation. You are in a place of transforming yourself. I'm hearing almost an upgrading yourself. The way to accomplish this upgrade is to focus on yourself. Oh, that's a card's fall. Focus on yourself. Put yourself first. What makes you happy? What brings joy to you? What pulls at your heartstrings? What is the life that you see for yourself? This is not a time to focus on other people, but to focus on yourself. And if you see this, she's in a blue orb, which I love water. So I'm hearing this is really important, especially to those who are water signs who will be watching this. I am a Cancer myself, so I'm a water sign. But if you're Scorpio, I'm hearing for water signs, it is very important right now to make sure. So if you're Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, this is a collective message. It means for everybody, but I'm getting an emphasis on water signs. Water signs are known for exhausting themselves for other people, right? And putting everybody's needs in front of you. In order for you to go through this transformation, look at the light right there. That light that wants to come in, the light that wants to transform you, the light that wants to help you move on your path. You gotta focus on your self-love. You gotta focus on yourself. And I know that's hard because I have 3 children and a husband who, sometimes they're kind of like children too. But anyway, I do everything and I go like even beyond what I should most times for my children. And I let myself and my needs fall by the wayside. Part of the reason why I haven't been making videos this week is usually when I have a moment free, when it's super busy with my kids and all this stuff, with the travel sports and all this stuff, I still try to get it. I've been taking that time to if I have a 20-minute period, instead of rushing to take pictures or doing a video real quick like I usually do, I've been taking that time to just breathe and relax for those 20 minutes that I have before I have to run and go again. So I'm hearing that's what's important right now. I'm also hearing it's important for you to be introspective about what you want, because it's almost like I'm feeling like a lot of you are running around doing for so many other people and not thinking about yourself, that there's sometimes that I don't know if you necessarily know what it is that would make you happy. I don't know if you necessarily have like a plan of things you want to accomplish or goals right now. It's almost like you've been so busy taking care of other people and putting their needs in front of yours that I don't think you had a chance to figure out what is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that would make you happy? I'm sorry, but there's like a ton of information coming to me and I'm channeling so much right now. And it's all of these things, these questions that I'm posing are all the questions that I'm hearing in my head to say to you. So it's important right now for you to focus on yourself and your self-love. Put boundaries up. And some of those boundaries are in order to protect your time, your energy, so you have it to devote for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Now let me pull one card from the Dreamweavers deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Oop, there it goes. Oh, I love this card. Number 36, if a cat curls round the moon. How wonderful is that on a new moon, right? So even though this is not a moon deck like the Queen of the Moon Oracle, these cards are, this still came out with the signification of a moon, which shows you right there that this was meant for the new moon reading. Now, if a cat curls, I did want to tell you guys real quick, these cards real quick right here have affirmations and crystals. So the affirmation for that self-love card is, every day I bring radical self-love to my body, mind, and spirit. So you guys can take a picture of that. It's going to be important. I'm hearing for the next 3 to 4 days for you to say this affirmation before you go to bed and in the morning when you wake up. And I'm getting the thing is part of the message that you are enough. I feel like some of you have been doubting if you're enough, and it's going to be different for all situations. It could be in relationships, career, just dealing with your kids. And I'm hearing the message to tell you, you are enough. You are enough. And that's kind of what has been playing. Like, don't judge yourself for what's going on right now. Focus on yourself and focus on figuring out the things that you need, you want to accomplish, that what brings you joy is what I'm hearing. And let me tell you real quick, the crystal, which will help you for 3 to 4 days to carry on you, or if you have a bracelet or whatever, is rose quartz. Rose quartz. So for the focus card, we have the affirmation is, I have laser-like focus that serves me well. And that companion stone or metal is carnelian. So rose quartz, carnelian, carry that with you the next couple days. Now let me move back to this card, sorry. This card calls on, so you see the cat and the moon. You see lots of blue, which indicates to me transformation as well. But the thing that this card speaks about is, oh my goodness. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, so I just pulled up the book because I wanted to make sure with the message I was going. This card speaks about freedom and independence and your own healthy boundaries. So this is what this speaks of. This is speaking more of you setting, this is a confirmation of this card right here, setting healthy boundaries. And it's healthy boundaries so that it's healthy for you is what I'm hearing. And the message coming around again is the people pleasing. And the reason I think this is the people pleasing part, I'm not saying that you're a people pleaser by default, but I think that sometimes you don't want to put your boundaries, healthy boundaries in place because of the fear that it's going to look like you are not doing for other people or caring for other people as much. You don't want to look like a person who puts yourself first. And I wanted to have a little conversation about that because some people will take the meaning of self-love as being selfish, and that is not the case. Self-love is about putting yourself first so that you have the time, energy, health to do for others. But it's putting yourself first because you're your own well. You can't draw water from a well when it's empty and dry. And that's what happens when you let your self-love fall to the wayside. You're drawing and trying to draw water from a well that's dry, and you don't have anything to give. You don't have the energy, the time, the feeling, like you're just exhausted. And that's why it's important. And look at I don't know if you can tell, but this light is flickering something fierce. That is what is I'm hearing needs to change with this new moon. So if I was going to make intentions from this that you would have for this new moon, it would be I focus on my self-love, knowing that I am not able to do for others when I have nothing left to give, because that's where you get to a state. Not only that, but it is okay to have boundaries because they are healthy for oneself. It is going to help you have a more abundant and prosperous life because you are putting yourself as an important piece of that. And you can't go through life without you being an important piece of your own life, right? You should be important in your own life is what I'm hearing. So this is the message. Sorry, this was only intended to be like 6 minutes, but there was a lot of that spirit wanted me to communicate. And I just want to say, take this time in self-love to figure out what it is that you want, what you need, what brings you joy. And whatever you find that is draining you in your life, when you feel exhausted after interacting with a person or a situation or something like that, that is where the boundaries need to be set because you can't keep letting yourself be drained. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Have a wonderful new moon.